Good morning and welcome to this virtual subcommittee. My name is Councillor Emma Parker and I am Chairman of the Dorset Council Licensing Committee, so I'd like to welcome everybody. I would like to go over some housekeeping and if just a few rules and ground rules for the meeting. This is a public meeting, so it will be streamed live on YouTube. Only speak when invited by the chair. If you have not been introduced before speaking, please state your name. Please mute your microphone and turn cameras off when you are not speaking, apart from the 3 councillors that are in this hearing. After each party has spoken, the chair will go around all parties, starting with the members of the subcommittee to see if they have any questions for the speaker. If you wish to speak at any other time, please use your raise the hand function, and that's on the bar at the bottom of your screen. We do have a chat bar, but that is purely there if you have any technical issues. This will be monitored throughout the meeting, but it will not be monitored by any of the councillors on the panel. Please keep background noise to a minimum and turn off any mobile phones or computer alerts that you have. Thank you. If I could now make some introductions. So if I could get my other 2 fellow councillors to introduce themselves, please.
Hello, I'm Molly Rennie. I represent Dorchester East.
Hello, I'm Kathy Lugg. I represent Ferndown North.
Thank you, councillors. And then if I could ask our Democratic Service Officer to introduce themselves, please.
Yes, David Northover, Democratic Services Officer. I'll be clerking the meeting today.
Thank you very much. And then if I could ask for our legal representative.
Good morning, my name's Lara Autry. I'm a solicitor for Dorset Council.
Thank you. And then if I could ask our licensing team leader to introduce themselves, please.
Good morning, Chair. My name is Aileen Powell and I'm the licensing team leader. I've written a report and we'll be introducing it.
Thank you very much. That's all of the officers and councillors introduced. I would now like to go on for the applicant to introduce themselves. Do we have the applicant with us this morning?
No, Chair, we don't have the applicant. She had asked for a different day because of work commitments, but she hasn't either turned up or come back to me with anything else.
Okay, thank you very much. We have no formal representation from any of the responsible authorities. So I will move on to any persons who made a representation who have completed the notice of attendance and stated that they wish to speak. I will call by the list supplied of the notice of attendees that were returned. And I believe we had one that was representing a few residents. So do we have that person here?
No, Chair, we have sent out obviously notices of the hearing and we haven't had anything returned from the person who made a representation.
Okay, thank you. So we will move on now. We will now go on to, we now need to elect a chairman for this hearing. So do I have a proposal from one of the members of the subcommittee?
Could I propose that Emma Parker chairs the meeting?
And I'll second that.
Thank you. Do we have any apologies?
Chairman, no apologies. We have our full complement.
Thank you very much. And do we have any declarations of interest from any councillors?
No.
No.
No, thank you. Do we have any urgent business?
Not from me, Chair.
No urgent business.
Thank you very much. And we have no exempt business. So we will move on to the case before us today is for a new premises licence for Cherry's Ice Cream Parlour at West Bay. And I will ask Aileen to outline the report for us, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. This is an application for a small cafe for the hours of 9 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock in the evening. It's for every day for both off sales and on sales, but the cafe will mostly be closing at 6 o'clock in the evening, but she just wants to be able to trade to 9 o'clock at the height of the season, which is estimated to be about 6 weeks. There was one objection received which related to drunks and particularly antisocial behaviour in a common green area that is outside or near to the cafe. There are a number of conditions listed in the report, and members will need to decide if it would be appropriate or proportionate if they decide to grant a licence to add those conditions to the licence. As I told you initially, I have not heard from the objector, and the applicant did ask for a different day and has not submitted any written representation or anything else that I offered her. And that's all to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Councillors, do you have any questions for Aileen?
Not at this moment, no.
No.
Okay, Aileen, I'd just like to ask, obviously, because we don't have the applicant here, and obviously we don't have the objector here, so I'm hoping that I can come to you with this for clarification. The conditions that were offered up by the applicant, they were obviously conditions that she came up with through having a email trail with an officer.
No, they would be conditions that we would design based on the operating schedule. So if you have a solicitor doing an operating schedule, they will normally give you pre-formed conditions. But when you have a member of the public, as it were, making an application, they just tend to put in their operating schedule, what they're going to be doing, and then us as officers will then translate those into the conditions that would be appropriate, that we believe would be appropriate. They will have been shown to the applicant when she had a copy of the report.
Okay, and because there's a mention in there, obviously, about a condition being put on there that alcohol is only to be served with when they're sat down and actually eating a meal. So they are conditions that can be added if we wish to, the actual extra conditions that have come forward from the applicant.
If you decide to grant the licence, they should go on the licence because it would be consistent with what she put in her operating schedule, which was that there would only be all alcohol would be served with table meals.
Thank you. Councillor Rennie.
Mute me. Yes, one of the conditions around the off sales was if they would comply with the Challenge 25 and have CCTV by the off sales. And have they agreed and accepted that that will be a condition that they would be happy with?
That would have been a condition that was consistent with those suggested by the police.
Yeah.
And they've agreed with all of those.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Councillor Lugg, do you have any questions?
No, thank you. It's all quite clear.
Okay, well, I have no further questions. Councillors don't have any further questions, and obviously it is only Aileen that we can ask questions of. So with that in mind, I'm happy to that I've heard enough and read enough, because obviously we have our written report to go away and make our decision. Are you happy with that too, councillors?
Yes. Certainly.
Aileen, would you like to sum up?
I think you have everything that you need in the report, given that there's no extra evidence to consider.
Okay, and then if I can just go to our legal representative, Lara, just to clarify that she's happy with everything.
Hello, Chair. Yes, I think that's fine. You've said that you've read everything that's within the papers, so that's fine. Thank you.
Okay, so with that in mind, I will now draw this meeting to a close. We will go away and have our deliberation, and we will send out our decision notice within 5 working days. And just to let you know that obviously everybody has a right to appeal within 21 days of receiving our written decision, and that will be to the Magistrates' Court. Okay, I will declare this meeting closed. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.